Then there we go. Okay. Hello, hello. We need to turn one of these off, don't we? Sure do. Let's turn one of those off. We don't need both microphones activated, do we? Hello! Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the land of booster packs. I am your host, MrBevers. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Oh yeah, let's go. How's it going, everybody? We're here with some bundles. Apologies for the delay there in my kind of like intro. I am your host, MrBevers. We're back. We're gonna open up two bundles tonight. We're gonna open up this Kaldheim bundle and this Theros bundle. The Kaldheim bundle being for Heather and the Theros bundle being for GhostUnit. These were the bundles that they won for their grand prize patron pulls. Heather's was late. GhostUnit is on time. Mainly because I forgot to send the list to Heather when Heather picked. I sent the list to GhostUnit. GhostUnit picked as well. And so now I can do this and get this done and hopefully mail out their grab bags as well. So that's awesome. Great. Cool stuff. Mad Dad, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Jonathan, welcome, welcome. I hope you're both having a good time. So we're going to start with the Kaldheim bundle because that's Heather's. So we start with her because she's been waiting the longest. So we're going to start with hers and go that route, and then we'll move along. So, without further ado, I muted the microphone so that you wouldn't hear the clack, clack, clack of the knife, because I feel like, you know, RIP headphone users, if that's the case. But so anyway, Kaldheim bundle for Heather. This is going to be rares, mythics, foils, anything of note from the commons, uncommons. What do we have in Kaldheim that we have to be worried about commons and uncommon wise? Anything over $1 in Kaldheim? I'm just gonna go check here. Cards by set. So we're hoping for, of course, you know, that the dragon, right? Goldspan dragon. I think that's still the highest mythic, probably. Oh, Vorinclex is the highest now. All right. Vorinclex coming in at 32. Goldspan at 25. Common, we just have the snow-covered lands, which of course we'll ship along. There's no uncommons either, so we don't have to worry about commons or uncommons really, so that's fine. Go ahead and do that. There's the weird looking die. Look at that thing. And then of course we've got the foil pack of lands and the promo. Now because this was a grand prize thing, the promo and foil pack will come to you, don't worry. The die not so much, just because it's too big to ship the normal way. So that will have to wait. How's it going, Steve? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Let's get right into it. Commons. We're just going to kind of skim through these commons real fast. We zoom in a bit? Let's zoom in a bit. Ready? Here we go. Whop. There we go. Look at that. It's a little better, eh? There's Frostbite. Frostbite's not a bad little card. Like, is that... Okay, let's see. We've even got these handy dandy piles on this playmat. Is that close to $1? No. Like, this is a really good removal spell for 1 mana, but it's dependent on snow, right? So Frostbite doesn't look like it's like anywhere near 50 cents or anything like that. So it's unfortunate, but it's 20 cents. Okay, we got Run Ashore. Here's our first uncommon for the pack. We got Basalt Ravager. We got a Draugr's Helm. You know, we'll probably just ship all the uncommons off to you as well. Just because it's similar to like Jonathan's bundle that he pays in for, because this is a grand prize, so you should be getting the uncommons as well. We got Littjara Glade Warden. And the first rare for the pack is Battle for Bretagard. Bretagard? That's the one. And then, of course, you've got the Volatile Fjord, which will send you those lands as well, because who doesn't like, you know, fetchable snow lands? You know? That are 2 colors. Everybody likes fetchable snow lands. There's the Ravenous Lindworm, one of my favorites. Big chonky worm. Big chonk, as they say. We got Spectral Steel. Elven Bow. Rune of Flight. And, ooh, Blood on the Snow. That's not a bad little one. We'll take that. I don't know where that falls in the rare section for money-wise. But Blood in the Snow is actually a fairly decent board wipe. It comes in at 48 cents. This, I feel like that's underpriced, personally. And think of it this way, right? If you want this to work as a board wipe, all you got to do is play Snowlands. And playing Snowlands is not like that difficult to do in Commander these days. And it returns something from your yard, which is kind of nice. Got a nice Woodland Chasm and a bird token. Hey, Jad, how are you doing? Jad, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, friend. For those of you who don't know, Jad is a very good friend of mine from very long ago. He was one of my longtime viewers from Twitch way back in the day. Same with Steve. Steve, actually. The two of them have been with me for 7 or more years now over on Twitch. So it's good to see you. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Blizzard Brawl. Divine Gambit. Nice. That's a good one. For Jad, just for your reference, Steve is HPG. So that you know who we're talking about. Saw It Coming. Good little uncommon there. And we got an Elvish Warrior. Yeah, that's possible, Jonathan, for sure. The prices are dropping because of rotation, for sure. Yep. I hope you're doing well, Jad. That's all. You know, it's been too long since we've had a chat. And I miss you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. We got Frenzied Raider. First uncommon. Second uncommon, Vengeful Reaper. We got a Bretagard Stronghold. And we have a foil in this pack, I think. Oh, but look at that gorgeous little, that's a borderless bark channel pathway, which flips into the tide channel pathway. So this is a thing that Wizards has started doing with the newer sets. They've started putting in borderless editions of cards. Not all cards, but some. So very cool, very cool. And so we've got that nice little piece of neatness. And then we have a Snow-Covered Plains, and of course a Starheim Courser foil. So we did have a foil, but it was way at the back. Yeah, HPG, exactly. Yeah. Here we go. Everything is going very well, Jad. Thank you. I actually have an announcement coming up soon. There's going to be a video on YouTube and on Twitter that I'm working with a bunch of other content creators on, to kind of like, they're basically going to be doing cameos in the video. And right now I have at least 3 people have given me their videos. And I have a few others that have agreed to do it, and I don't know when I'll get their videos from them, but they should be giving them to me hopefully by next Friday. And I have to cut it all together next weekend. And then it will be going out on the 25th. Return Upon the Tide. Skemfar Elderhall. Ooh. Furja, Judge of Valor. There you go. Very cool. And our rare. Oh, Mythic Starnheim Unleashed. This is actually not a bad little mythic, right? It's not like super heavy price or anything like that, but it's actually a pretty good card. So they put this thing in, so like you can cast it for 4, and if you cast it for 4, you get a 4/4 white angel creature token, right? It says if this spell is foretold, you create X of those tokens instead, and the foretell cast cost is XX and 1 white instead of 2 white and a white. So essentially, as long as you foretell this card before casting it, if you cast it for 5 instead of 4, you get 2 4/4s instead of 1, which is pretty good. 1 mana to give it an additional 4/4, pretty good. And then essentially 2 more mana to get a third 4/4, and then, 2 more mana after that to get a fourth 4/4, so on and so forth. So like this can be very good late game as well, which is pretty nice. And the foretelling is one of the things that they added during this set, which is, of course, you can pay 2 mana from your hand to exile this card face down in the essentially foretell pile. It's like a new zone that they created just for this. And then you can cast it on a later turn. So you can't cast it the same turn, but as soon as it's no longer that same turn that you foretold it, you can now cast it from the foretell zone for the foretell cost. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then we got a snow-covered forest and an elf token. Works really well with the foretell commander from the commander deck. I bet it does. It's a very good card. Like, it just seems really good. All right, we got a Rune of Mortality. The runes see a lot of play in Standard right now. Obviously going to rotate soon. We got Rootless U. Oh, there we go. We got our first showcase card. There's Svella, Ice Shaper. Very cool. And our rare here is a Reckless Crew. There you go. Little Reckless Crew for you. The snow-covered swamp and an icy monolith. The iciest of monoliths. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a Clarion Spirit. We got a Trickster God's Heist. Kaya's Onslaught. And our rare? Oh, Immersturm Predator. I always call it the Immerstrum Predator because my brain reverses the R and the U, but it's not. It's Immersturm Predator. There you go. And a Glacial Floodplain. So we got, what is this? So far 4 of the dual lands-ish and 3 regular snow-covered lands. No full art snow-covered lands though yet. Is there full art snow-covered lands? I feel like this showed me that there was. Oh no, there aren't. Okay, they're all just regular, which is fine. Okay, I think the full art ones are from Modern Horizons, right? All right, we got Dwarven Hammer. We got Inga Rune Eyes. We got a Runed Crown. And, ooh, cool, a showcase rare, and it's Varagoth, which is the tutor card. This is very cool. The fun thing about this is that you can boast, and it says target player searches their library for a card and then shuffles their library and puts that card on the top of it. So this is actually really, really cool. You love this art on this? Yeah. They have gone like just above and beyond with the art from the new sets, Jad. Like if you have missed any Magic stuff, like I know you're probably not playing Magic yourself, but like you should go and check out the art that they've been doing for the last, like, I don't know, 4 sets, basically. It is crazy. They have been doing some crazy stuff with the art and the art direction, and it's all amazing. Like, it's just great. And this is like the showcase things, right? So, like, I mean, you can see, like, the showcase, like, the border is all kind of cool, and the art's all kind of, like, different. All right, so we've got... First uncommon here is a Spirit of Aldergard. Oh, I have something else to show you guys. Hold on. I'll get it after we're done this bundle. Narfi Betrayer King. Oh, there we go. We got a Vega the Watcher in the showcase. That's pretty sweet. Another show. Finally, we're getting some showcase cards. We went through, what, 8 packs before finding any showcase cards? It's interesting. And our rare is the Bears of Litjara. Cool. And we did get a foil. We got a foil Frost Augur, which is a foil uncommon. So that's pretty snazzy. Little human warrior. Okay. Ooh, Replicating Ring. This is one of my favorites. I love this card a bunch. I have tossed it in a number of different decks. We've got Great Hall of Starnheim. Kaldheim's Vicious Return. And, ooh, Mystic Reflections is a nice little rare. That's not too shabby. We'll take it. So we didn't hit any of like the super high-end rares or anything like that, other than, I guess, like the pathways are pretty high. So getting like the full art of the, what was that? The blue-green one? So the blue-green one is $5, but like the full art might be more. I'm assuming it is, right? Borderless. Yeah, so the borderless one is $5.50. So it's like probably the highest rare we got out of the pack, including the mythic. But Vargoth is on the list here of, I think I saw it here. Yeah, $2 for that one. Mystic Reflections is a really cool card. Comes in at $1.40, but not too shabby. It's a nice little rare. And then we got a nice Woodland Chasm with a checklist card. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we went half and half. Half regular lands and half of like the dual lands for snows. We got 1 foil, which seems real low. Oh no, 2 foils. 2 foils is, I guess, on point-ish. It's a little low, but it's on point-ish. For a Kaldheim, for like a bundle with 10 booster packs in it. So, you know, and this is back when it was draft boosters. So there's a bunch of stuff here, in here. So anyway, there you go, Heather. Thank you so much, for being a patron. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your bundle as a reward. There we go, like that. And then we have to put these in here like this. Like that, so that I remember that this is your bundle. There it is. That's Heather's stuff. Perfect. There we go. Let me get this other thing to show you. Give me two seconds. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with these yet. Let me zoom this out a bit. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with these yet, but I picked these up. You can see, like, there's me. Hello. Hi. So these are like, you know, they're an acrylic. So you can see how thick they are. Right? So it's the print basically behind an acrylic layer. Which is really cool. Or the acrylic is, it's printed right onto the acrylic. I can't really tell, actually. But they look just phenomenal. And these are they're on like a frame with a hanger. So what I saw online with one of the other creators was they were going to put, they put LED strip lights around the edge like this. Because then you can change the color. So I'm going to hang them on the wall, probably. And then I'm going to probably get the LED lights so that this one's like yellow and then the other ones. And I have all of the colors. I got one of each. The other ones are all wrapped up, but I can show you the plains and the mountain. So like here's the mountain. They just look absolutely gorgeous. And like these are the basic lands from the new set. So these are going to be the basic lands from the new set that we're going to, which is pretty cool. Now these are, of course, are like what they call like the showcase lands. So there will be basic lands that look just like regular lands, but then there will be these as like things that you can get out of packs. Yeah, that's correct, Jonathan. These are the full art lands from Dominaria. So like these are going to be cards that you can play with, but the art was just so good that I couldn't pass up getting them to hang on the wall because they're just so good looking. Right? Like, they're just phenomenal. They look amazing. Speaking of Dominaria United, before we get into GhostUnit's little bundle here, I would like to take this moment to thank Wizards of the Coast for giving me a preview card for Dominaria United, which will be showcased on August 25th, 2022. Hashtag sponsored. This will be a sponsored video by Wizards of the Coast. They have graciously given me this card to show to the world. So I am extremely excited because I can't wait to share the card with all of you. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, this has been something that's been on my bucket list for a very long time. I've been wanting to get a preview card from Wizards for essentially since I sort of started my YouTube career, doing Magic content. And it's here. It's finally here. So I'm super stoked about it. Big thank you to Wizards for getting me the card and letting me show it off, because I really appreciate it and I'm really excited about it. So yes, this is the first public announcement on YouTube about it. I did mention it on my Twitch stream earlier today. So all I'm saying is it's about damn time. It took a while. It took a while, but I'm happy that it's happened, right? Like it's one of those things, right? Like, I didn't want to harass Wizards regularly about it because I don't want to be that guy, you know what I mean? Who just like constantly asks, because I know that they get it. They get bombarded. There's so many creators out there and they're all amazing. You know what I mean? They all take time out of their schedules to make content for the game that we love. And it's just one of those things, right? There's a ton of us and Wizards has to kind of like filter through it all, right? And figure it out. And so, I mean, like, I asked, I don't know, the last 3 community managers about it, about getting on the list and stuff. And each one sort of like replied to me and was like, yeah, sure, we'll get you on the list. And then I never heard anything back. And then the newest community manager, when I reached out to them about 1.5 years ago, I said, you know, like, hey, you know, just want to know if there's any like formal process I need to follow or anything like that. And he basically told me what the process was and what to do. And so I did. And then I never heard anything back, at all, like nothing, not a word. And I was like, okay, well, you know, whatever. All I can do is hope that I'm on the list as they told me and something will happen. And then I got contacted just recently. So, it pays for patience. You know what I mean? Patience is a virtue, I guess, in this sense. So what do we got? We got Theors Beyond Death. Anyway, I'm really excited about it. So thank you so much, Wizards. Hashtag sponsored. I got to make sure I say all these sponsored things because it's a free preview card that Wizards has graciously given me. They have not paid me for a promotion or anything like that. And all of those good things. So thank you so much, everybody. And I can't wait to show you the cool card. So, let's see. Commons. Oh, so all of the like showcase lands are over $1, except the plains. The plains is 80 cents. Uncommons, I think we have like the Destiny Spinner. Yeah, the Destiny Spinner, Soul Guide Lantern, and Hydra's Growth. So gotta keep an eye out for those. But we're giving all the uncommons to GhostUnit anyway, so that's okay. Congrats on your sponsored sponsorship. I appreciate it, Jed, and I appreciate everybody in chat. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to show you all. And I think, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say like anything bad about anybody else. That's not the point here. I think I came up with a really cool idea for the video, to showcase the card. So I'm hoping that you all enjoy it, and I hope that it's a good laugh. And it's very on brand for me and how I run my channel. So get ready, I guess. As I mentioned earlier, I am doing a project where I am doing cameos with other creators. Well, that video is coming out on the 25th. Correlation? Maybe. Correlation? Maybe. Triumph of Annex. Nessian Wanderer. Favored of Iroas. And, ooh, a Temple of Deceit. First rare is a nice little Scryland. So Complete Chaos. Hey, look at that. We got a nice forest in the showcase. Very cool. Complete Chaos. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be Complete Chaos, but it is going to be quite the video for me to like put together. So it's going to probably take a quite a number of hours to get it all edited together, I think. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So all dual lands nowadays enter tapped. So no, not all. Shock lands have the ability to come into play untapped if you pay 2 life. That's why they call them shock lands, because shock shocks you for 2 damage. So shock lands, because you take 2 damage to the face to have them come into play untapped. There are other things that are called like check lands and things like that like come into play untapped if you control 2 or fewer lands or 2 or more basic lands or things like that. So there's a bunch of different methods that exist in having a dual land come into play untapped. But for the most part, if it has just like vanilla like land and it does a thing, like this one scries when it enters, then it comes into play tapped, and there's no way to not have it come into play tapped. Unless you have other weird nonsense shenanigans that like manipulate the tapping and untapping of cards. Scophos, Maze Warden, Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, Phalanx Tactics, and Storm Herald. It's a fun little card, little 3/2 haster. Ooh, we got a nice... Ooh, that's a foil swamp. That is a foil showcase land out of a regular booster pack. Oh, followed by a regular swamp. Look at that. That's really cool. Sweet. I mean, I hope GhostUnit's happy with that, because that's pretty nice. The fun stuff in Commander. Yeah, that's right. The fun stuff in Commander. I played 2 games of Commander today. One at like 9 a.m. this morning, and then another one on my stream on twitch.tv/MrBevers at 2 p.m. And so it's been a full day of Magic for me. Cling to Dust, Eutropia, twice favored. The Binding of the Titans, and our rare is Dryad of the Elysian Grove, which is actually not a bad little rare. That comes in at like $16. So that's a pretty spicy meatball right there. It's the second highest rare in the set, so we'll take that. That's a foil Nyxbloom Ancient. Oh. Wow. Cool. Neat. Yeah. All right. All right. Talking about fun Commander cards. Foil Nyxbloom Ancient. Dang. $21 for that one. So that pack had the Dryad of the Elysian Grove and then a foil Nyxbloom Ancient in it. So like that pack was like $40 in value for a regular draft pack. Pretty good. Pretty all right, I guess. Like that was essentially equivalent to getting the value of like a collector's pack out of a regular draft booster. That's basically what that was. So that's kind of funny. We got a Thundering Chariot, a Whirlwind Denial, and a Heliod's Punishment. Oh my goodness. What is this bundle? Shadow Spear is the highest priced rare from the set. Wow. My goodness. My absolute goodness. I don't know what's going on right now. Is it even the... Yeah. That's... Yeah. Yep. That's... Yeah. That's... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pegasus. All right. Cool. Yep. This bundle is off the chain. We're 4 packs in. We're 4 packs in and we've gotten way more than the dollar value of this bundle, right? This is $20. This is $20. This is 15. Okay. The bundle costs $45, right? And when I say $45, I'm talking like it costs $50 Canadian, right? But if you've got 20, 20, and 15, right? That's $55 American, not Canadian dollars. It cost me $50 Canadian, right? So that's 55 American. That's probably close to like $70 Canadian. So we're already $30 over basically what I paid for the bundle. Or not 30, but $20 over the price of the bundle, which is like absurd. And we still have 6 packs to go. We still have 6 packs to go. We got Dream Shaper Shaman, Laguna Band Storyteller, Drag to the Underworld. This is actually a really good removal spell. I feel like people that are playing any kind of black commander deck should be looking at this card to play as a removal spell in your deck. If you're playing any amount of black in your commander deck, this is basically Doomblade without the restriction of non-black creature. It costs double black. That's it. It's pretty good. Oh my goodness. What? This Perforos is like not the high-end Perforos by any means, but that is another mythic. We've got a foil mythic and a regular mythic. Wow, what is this bundle is just crazy. We got a foil Fateful End and a mountain. Wait, were all the lands in this showcase lands? I feel like they were, right? All right. Like this bundle is woof. This has been sitting on my shelf since the set came out, and it's just been sitting there. If you opened this bundle at the time of release, I mean, Shadow Spear was not $20 back then. When this set came out, Shadow Spear was like a $2 rare, because it wasn't seeing the play it's seeing now. But Nyx Bloom was certainly expensive, and so was Perforos, and so was Dryad of the Elysian Grove. So, like, I mean, we got Mere Titan, or Triton, I should say, Threnody Singer, Mischievous Chimera, and a Heliod's Intervention. Not a bad little rare, actually. Heliod's Intervention is a pretty nice one. This bundle is straight fire, I agree. Heliod's Intervention is actually not a bad little rare. Is it on the list anywhere here? What is it? Double white and X, right? That's the easiest thing to look for here. Where? There it is. $4. $4 for Heliod's Intervention. All right. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that. This bundle was, my goodness. My absolute word. I don't even know where to get started on this. All right, we got a Dreamstalker Manticore, the Birth of Meletus, a Chainweb Arachneer, and Protean Thaumaturge, with a foil Nyxborn Courser and a regular mountain. Whew, whew, I'm still coming down off those other packs. Still. Dryad of the Elysian Grove with a foil Nyxbloom Ancient in the same pack, followed by a Shadow Spear, followed by a Perforos. Those were back-to-back packs for us. That is absurd. We got a Glimpse of Freedom, a Mirror Shield, a Commanding Presence, and a Mantle of the Wolf as the rare. Okay, with a Forest and a Satyr token. Now, we haven't also seen any of the uncommons yet, right? We've seen literally none of the uncommons. Destiny Spinner, Soul Guide Lantern, or Hydra's Growth. We have not seen a single one of any of those. And they're uncommons. So let's see if we can find at least one of those, right? I mean, we want at least one out of the bundle. You'd think at least one of those three. At least one. We got Timoret, Chosen from Death, Slaughter Priest of Mogus, and Caliphie, Beloved of the Sea God, or Sea. And then the rare is a Bronzehide Lion, which is, you know, fine, just a cat. But I mean, cats are cool, right? Foil Stampede Rider, and an island. Now, see here too, right? Like, we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foils out of this set already, and the Kaldheim bundle had 2 in it. Kind of like a very skewed thing we've got going on here. All right. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We did it. We finally... Last pack magic, everybody. We found a Soul Guide Lantern. There it is. And an Impending Doom. Oh, and a Hydra's Growth. There you go. Last pack had 2 of the top 3 uncommons from the set. One coming in at $2.37 and one coming in at $1.39. So there you go. And then the rare for the last pack... Oh my goodness, it's another mythic, and it's Kiora Best the Sea God, which is a really, really fun card. It is $3. It's not super expensive, but this card is so much fun. I run this card in a Rick Smithy's Whale Tribal. It's a really fun card to just jam out like either like mid to late game. And it just like mucks up everybody's nonsense because they're like really worried about tapping their creatures on their turn that you're going from 2 to 3, because you get to gain control of target permanent and opponent controls and untap it. So that really makes them awkward. Oh, he doesn't even require it to be tapped. I thought it was a tapped permanent that you had to take. I thought that was the stipulation of the third, but it's not. You just gain control of target permanent. Any permanent you want, you can just take it. It's a very cool card. And we got a Swamp and a Satyr. So there you go. All of these sweet showcase lands, which are just phenomenal. Theros had some really cool lands in it, of course, as you can see. That damn Whale Tribal. You got it. And then, of course, we got a foil Swamp, which is pretty sweet. But then we also got a foil Nyxbloom Ancient. Yeah, please. Dryad of Lucian Grows, Shadow Spear, Perforos, Kiora Best of Sea God, Heliod's Intervention, Temple of Deceit. This bundle was just gas. This bundle was gas. There's not even a question about it in my mind. It's just, that's it. That is the. I don't think it gets better than that. That is just. I feel like you probably open a bundle and of Theros, or like a couple packs of Theros or whatever, and like maybe you get a Kroxa. Right, and you're like, yeah, I got the highest mythic from the set, sweet. But then you get nothing else. You know what I mean? Or like maybe you get like one of the rares that's like around the $4 or $5 mark, for so like Underworld Breach or Stensian Champion or Citizen Champion or something like that. You know, like something along those lines. We hit Shadow Spear and Dryad of the Lucian Grove, the top 2 rares in the set. Okay, and then we hit Perforos and Kiora Best of Sea God, which are, you know, kind of middle of the road mythics. They're a little bit lower than the middle, right? They're a little bit lower than the middle. But we hit a foil of the second highest mythic from the set out of the same bundle. So, like, okay, we can't really complain. And then the temples, what is it? The temple, we got the Temple of Deceit. Temple of Deceit is under $1? Wow. These Scrylands have tumbled. Okay, so Scrylands used to be like a couple bucks a piece because they were dual colors. And so they were really useful to use in a lot of formats. There's been so many printing of like new dual lands that the Scrylands just don't cut it anymore because they don't have an option to come into play untapped, I'm guessing. And they're not fetchable. So the scry that you get off of them coming into play tapped probably just isn't worth it to a lot of folks. And so the price of them has come down quite a bit. They got overprinted too. I mean, yeah, that's fair as well. I mean, the printing of them is but was like in every Theros set, and then they also printed them in another set, didn't they? They keep putting them in precons. That would also reduce their cost by a lot. You're right, for sure. Well, there you have it, folks. Oh, geez. Don't mind me. Just Mr. B. Throwing everything everywhere. There we go. At least it wasn't the cards, you know? That's the main thing. There we go. Promos and your cards. And that's not yours, and that's not yours. By that I mean you don't want that crap probably, so there we go. Perfect. And then there's that. Oh, the core sets too. Oh, yeah, right. Jeez, yeah, they reprinted the crap out of them, didn't they? All right. Well, anyway, I didn't have anything else planned, so this was just kind of a video to get these bundles done and opened on camera for these two lovely patrons. Thank you to both of them. Jonathan, of course, you are still owed a bundle as well, but you wanted to wait for the new set, which means, I mean, the set comes out at the beginning of September, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken. Right? So then we owe you basically 2 bundles. We owe you 2 bundles in September, right? Game day. Yeah, launch pre-release is September 2nd to 8th, and then the launch is 9th to 11th. So you're waiting a while. So it'll be a little... Basically, you're waiting until the middle of September to get your bundle for August as well. So there you go. But that's going to be it for me for tonight, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for chatting. It was good to see all of you. And thank you, of course, to all of my patrons. But specifically in this video, Heather and GhostUnit. Thank you so much for being patrons. Here are your little things right here. We did get a new patron as well. I should probably look at that, shouldn't I? Who was our newest patron? We got a new patron, Brendan. Brendan M. Thank you so much, Brendan, for joining a Patreon. We will get your grab bag and stuff pulled and sent out to you with next month, essentially. So once we get all that stuff all done, we'll get that pulled and sent out to you. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and stay tuned for my other videos and stuff coming up. And go check out the pack a day again today, because it's a Modern Masters 2015 pack, and for some reason those packs have been getting like over 5,000 views when I post them. I don't know why or how, but specifically those packs are going weird and high. In fact, one of the ones that I posted out of the 2 that I've posted is over 14,000 views, which is like my highest viewed video now on YouTube, which is hilarious to me, because I don't know what I did to get it that many views, but here we are. Anyway, thanks so much, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.